Hey there, seekers of style, knowledge, and all that good stuff. Joe here from Style by Joe. And let's be honest, most people want to be liked. In fact, a lot of people are people pleasers. They try to please them, they try to impress them, they want to look better, which is okay to a certain point. But today, in my straight talk from a gay guy, I'm going to go over 7 different things that you should never do to try to impress somebody. And the first one is never say yes to everything. Generally, we want to try and help people. We want to help others as much as we can. But the thing that happens is you start to say yes to things that you don't want to do. You start to say things that compromise who you are. The other bad thing about that is some people, if they get you to say yes to this, they'll try and get you to say yes to that. And if they get you to say yes to that, it just becomes a game for them. It's okay to say no, really. Number 2, never impress somebody by trying to get their attention by sending non-stop texts. Good morning. Hey, how are you? I was just thinking about you. I can't wait to... You start to look desperate. If it's early enough, they might still be asleep. They could possibly be in the shower. Later in the day, they might be at work. They might be involved with somebody or something. Freudian slip there, somebody. But again, it could be. And maybe they're just not that interested in you. Sending a text and then a follow-up text maybe in an hour. But after those 2 texts, if you don't hear from them, I'd let it go. Number 3, never, ever try to impress somebody by talking about yourself non-stop. It's a first date. We get a little nervous. We know ourselves, so we can talk about ourselves. It becomes a huge turn-off. Let them talk about them. It should be questions. It should be answering. It should be a back and forth. But people that talk about themselves seem rude. They seem self-centered. And that's never going to impress somebody. Number 4. I tell you guys all the time, you need to smell good. Your grooming needs to be on point. But you should never try to impress somebody by wearing too much cologne. I get it. You spend a lot on that cologne. You want to smell good. 3, 4, maybe 5 squirts at the most if it's a really light cologne. But if I can smell you before I actually meet you, if once you've left, I'm still in your cologne fog, or I can taste it in my mouth, too much, and it's going to turn somebody else off. Number 5, overgifting. And yeah, it really is a thing. I mean, you meet somebody, you're going out with somebody, a small little gift, maybe their favorite bottle of wine, but when it becomes one thing after another, some people actually feel uncomfortable getting that many gifts. And some people will, again, take advantage of you and try to see what else they can get from you. Number 6, it's a tough one. Never be too nice, because you're going to end up putting yourself in the friend zone if you're trying to be romantic with somebody. Again, you're always there. You always take their phone call. You always give them the ride. You always lend them money. You've just become a friend. And while it's easy to slip into that friend zone, it's really hard to get out of it. And number 7, the last thing you ever want to do to impress somebody is to move too quick. Hey, I really love you. I could see myself getting married to you. What? It's our first date. Hey, I'm really fond of you. I can't wait to see you again. Hey, I really enjoyed myself. Would you like to go out again? Those are two completely different things. But when you talk about love, when you say you could see yourself married to this person after you just met them, it creeps people out. Even if you feel that way, those are the thoughts to keep inside yourself. Hey folks, this has been Joe from Style by Joe. Today in my Straight Talk from a Gay Guy, I went over 7 things to never do to try to impress somebody. All of my social media is listed below. I tell you all the time, you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. You didn't enjoy it, give me a thumbs down. But better yet, let me know. Drop me a comment what worked for you or what didn't work for you. You also want to help me out, you can share these videos with your friends and family because, quite frankly, they deserve to be just as stylish and knowledgeable as you are, but the traction gets me in front of other people's eyes. Folks, stay stylish. Never do these things to impress people. I'll talk to you later.